a growing epidemic, narcissism in today's world. This phenomenon is not just a buzzword, but a significant issue that affects our daily lives in profound ways. We live in a world increasingly focused on self-promotion and individual achievement. From the workplace to academic settings, the pressure to stand out and be recognized is immense. Social media amplifies these tendencies, often creating echo chambers of validation. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter encourage us to curate our lives, seeking likes and comments as measures of our worth. This focus on self has led to a noticeable rise in narcissistic traits and behaviors across society. People are more inclined to showcase their achievements and downplay their vulnerabilities. While not everyone exhibits clinical narcissistic personality disorder, many individuals display narcissistic tendencies that can be detrimental to themselves and those around them. These tendencies can manifest in various ways, from a lack of empathy to an inflated sense of self-importance. Understanding narcissism is crucial for navigating interpersonal relationships and safeguarding our own well-being. By recognizing these traits, we can better manage our interactions and protect our mental health. It's important to remember that narcissism exists on a spectrum. Some people may exhibit mild traits, while others may have more severe manifestations that significantly impact their relationships and daily lives. Not everyone who exhibits some narcissistic traits has a personality disorder. However, even these minor traits can influence how we interact with others and how others perceive us. However, even at lower levels, these traits can create conflict and harm in relationships. Misunderstandings, arguments, and emotional distress often arise when narcissistic behaviors go unchecked. This guide aims to equip you with the knowledge and tools to identify and manage interactions with individuals who exhibit narcissistic tendencies, protecting yourself and maintaining your own mental and emotional health. By being informed, you can foster healthier relationships and create a more balanced and empathetic environment for yourself and those around you. Unmasking the narcissist. Identifying the hallmarks. Recognizing the traits of narcissism is crucial in understanding the behavior of those who exhibit these characteristics. Narcissism is characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, where individuals often believe they are superior to others and deserve special treatment. They have a constant need for admiration, seeking validation from others to reinforce their inflated self-image. A hallmark of narcissism is a profound lack of empathy. Narcissists are often unable to understand or care about the feelings of others. Narcissists often have an inflated view of their accomplishments and talents, believing they are more capable and successful than they actually are. They expect others to recognize their supposed superiority and often become frustrated when this recognition is not forthcoming. Craving constant attention and praise, narcissists go to great lengths to be the center of attention in any situation. They feel entitled to special treatment, believing that their needs and desires should come before those of others. However, beneath this veneer of confidence lies a fragile ego that is easily threatened by criticism. Any negative feedback can cause significant distress. Narcissists are hypersensitive to any perceived slight and react with anger, denial, or blame, often lashing out at those who they feel have wronged them. They are incapable of genuine empathy, unable to form meaningful connections with others, or understand their emotional experiences. This inability to understand or share the feelings of others often leads to strained relationships and social isolation. Their world revolves solely around their own needs and desires, making it difficult for them to maintain healthy, reciprocal relationships. Red flags in action. Spotting narcissistic behaviors. Recognizing narcissistic behaviors is the first step to protecting yourself. It's crucial to be aware of the signs so you can navigate relationships more effectively and safeguard your emotional well-being. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, often presenting a charming and charismatic facade initially. They can be incredibly persuasive and seem genuinely interested in you, making it easy to be drawn in. However, certain behaviors betray their true nature. Beneath the surface, their actions often reveal a lack of genuine empathy and a focus on self-interest. Pay attention to how they talk about themselves. Do they constantly boast or exaggerate their achievements? This self-centeredness is a hallmark of narcissistic behavior. Do they constantly boast or exaggerate their achievements? Narcissists often feel the need to highlight their successes, sometimes even fabricating stories to appear more impressive. Do they dominate conversations and steer the topic back to themselves? This need to be the center of attention can overshadow the contributions of others, making interactions feel one-sided. Observe how they treat others, especially those in service roles. Their interactions with people they perceive as beneath them can be very telling. A lack of basic respect and courtesy can be a telling sign. Narcissists often disregard social norms and the feelings of others, focusing solely on their own needs. Finally, notice how they react to criticism. Constructive feedback is often met with defensiveness, anger, or outright dismissal. Do they become defensive, angry, or dismissive? This inability to handle criticism is a key indicator of narcissistic tendencies. These red flags can help you identify potentially narcissistic individuals. By being aware of these behaviors, you can better protect yourself and make more informed decisions about who you allow into your life. The narcissist's impact: emotional and psychological consequences. Dealing with a narcissist can have severe emotional and psychological consequences. Their constant need for validation can leave you feeling emotionally drained. Their lack of empathy can make you feel misunderstood and unimportant. Over time, their manipulative tactics can erode your self-esteem and make you question your own perceptions. It's crucial to understand that you are not to blame for a narcissist's behavior. They are responsible for their actions and their inability to empathize. Recognizing the detrimental impact of narcissistic abuse is the first step to breaking free from its grip. Navigating the minefield of interacting with a narcissist can indeed be challenging. You must tread carefully to avoid triggering their anger while protecting yourself. Setting boundaries is crucial. Clearly define what behavior is acceptable and what is not. Avoid engaging in arguments or trying to reason with them, as this will often prove futile. Instead, focus on maintaining your composure and disengaging from the conversation whenever possible. Remember, you cannot control their behavior, but you can control your reaction to it. Protecting yourself, setting boundaries and saying no. Setting boundaries is perhaps the most crucial aspect of dealing with narcissists. This involves clearly defining what you will and will not tolerate. It means saying no without feeling obligated to provide lengthy explanations or justifications. Remember, you have the right to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It's a necessary act of self-care when dealing with someone who thrives on pushing your limits. Breaking free, recovering from narcissistic abuse. If you have been in a relationship with a narcissist, you may be experiencing the lingering effects of their abuse. This can manifest as low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, or PTSD. It is important to remember that healing is possible. Seek professional help from a therapist specializing in narcissistic abuse. They can provide you with the tools and support to process your experience, rebuild your self-esteem, and develop healthy coping mechanisms. The power of self-worth, building resilience and moving forward. Recovering from narcissistic abuse is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to rebuilding your life. Focus on rediscovering your passions, nurturing your talents, and reconnecting with who you are at your core. Remember, your self-worth is not defined by the narcissist's opinion of you. It comes from within. Embrace your strengths, acknowledge your weaknesses, and celebrate the unique individual that you are. You are not alone. Finding support and healing. It is crucial to remember that you are not alone in this journey. Many resources are available to support you, including therapists, support groups, and online communities. Connecting with others who have experienced narcissistic abuse can provide validation, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Remember, healing is a process, and it's okay to ask for help. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, or professionals who can provide guidance and encouragement as you rebuild your life. You deserve to live a life free from narcissistic abuse. And with time and support, you can reclaim your power and find peace.